Welcome to Shimano's in-depth video on Power Pro knots and connections. Today we're going to be teaming up with Shimano Pro staffers Justin Poe and Ted Sakai and showing you exactly how to make your connections and tie knots for going from Power Pro to monofilament and Power Pro to fluorocarbon. There are only a few go-to knots that we recommend, including the double uni, the Albright, and the Bob Sands. So let's join Justin and Ted and take the mystery out of making Power Pro knots and connections. Proudly brought to you by Shimano, makers of the finest fishing tackle in the world. Fish with the best. Fish Shimano. And by Power Pro. Experience the Power Pro advantage. Power Pro. Proven power.
Due to the unique characteristics of Power Pro, we really wanted to share with you 4 or 5 different connections to go from Power Pro to monofilament or Power Pro to fluorocarbon. These really should be your go-to knots. And there's only 4 or 5 of them. They're pretty basic. We want to show you them right now. So you start with the line parallel to itself, the fluorocarbon and the Power Pro. You basically tie a 4-turn uni in the fluorocarbon. 4 times through. Now this knot, there's been a lot of drawings and pictures of it, but it's really never been shown live before that we're aware of. It's got great application for anytime you want to get the line going through the guides really easy. And snug up that uni just a little bit. You don't want to tighten it too much, but just want to snug it up so it doesn't move much. And you take and you make a little loop of Power Pro. You pinch it back in your finger just so you hold that loop, because you're going to use that loop later. And you wrap down towards the end of the fluorocarbon and to your left. You're going to want to keep the loops kind of together, but you don't have to do them too tight. If you do them too tight, you're not going to be able to cinch up the knot quite right. You want to go 12 times to the left. Then you pinch it there, and you're going to want to go 12 times back down to the right. And you kind of want to lay the alternating layers of line back between them. That way they'll line up all right and they'll cinch down real good. And when you're done with those 12 wraps, you take the tag end of the Power Pro and you put it through the loop that you saved earlier. Then you snug it back and you pull it all back. It's important when you're pulling knots. You don't want to pull it separate. You want to basically pull it all back together on itself. You alternate between the tag end and the standing line on the Power Pro just to make sure it stays nice and neat. When you're pulling it back, you end up with big loops. If not, you can see it kind of working itself together there. It kind of rolls back down on itself, which is really nice. Now from here, you grab both and snug them up real good. Nice and tight. And there you take the uni, and you can actually trim that fluorocarbon right up there. And from here, you wrap back. You can trim that Power Pro, and that is your Bob Sands knot.
Fish with the best, Power Pro and Hollow Ace, the finest braided microfilament lines in the world.